Okay, so we have ourselves the basics. Now let's take a look at what they did for Elite Series number 2. Oh yeah, strong contender right here. The NXT Takeover Elite Collection, Shinsuke Nakamura. Very nice box, exactly like last time. Same style, same NXT cutout. Very nice indeed. Very nice. So here we have him, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. With a very nice, very detailed, rubberized jacket. I mean, not a lot of detail on the back there. Let's just get this off. Take a quick look at the jacket there. Yeah. Very nice work on the buttons, the detailing. It's not so detailed you can work out what it is. I think there's meant to be some kind of pattern to it. I don't think it is just tassels. The coloration on that's not brilliant, but it's a nice jacket, and from distance it's nice. It won't stand up, so it's just going to have to flop. Looking at the actual man himself there, I mean, have we got any? They've got nice bit of detail on the belt there, and down the front of the trousers. Wristband's quite nice. The sculpt is nice because he's not as chiseled as some of the other wrestlers, which is true to life. So I'm quite chuffed with that. The hair, I believe that's been stuck on like that. They've just sculpted a bald head and stuck the black hair over the top of it, which is nice. They've done a really good job with the hair sculpt. It looks like Nakamura, which is really nice. The face, I don't know. I think he's got one of those faces that won't quite translate too well into 3D. You can tell it's meant to be Shinsuke. I think they've made his eyes too... I don't know. I think... Yeah, his eyes are slightly wrong. I don't think the half-opened eyes really translate too well into into a 3D model. I mean, can we get a close-up on that? There's something about him that's slightly off. Also coming with this, it's got his trademark little armband that won't fit on with the jacket, but never mind, we've got that on there now. And yeah, it's a nice figure. It's good. It's well articulated as always. I mean, it's fantastic amounts of articulation you've got here with these Elite figures. I mean, let's bring Bobby Roode back in. So, as a demonstration of the articulation, you've got the torso for the Elite figures, whereas you only get a solid torso in the basics. With the... Oh, he's got the knee pads on. But basically, he's only got one knee joint. I could have used Akama Razor on this. But he's just got the one single knee joint on the basic figure. Nice and simple, nice thing. Whereas on the Elites, you've got the double joint. So you've got two joints for the knee. 1 and 2. Which gives it a lot more flexibility. You've also got the rotational, which you don't have on here. But does come with the... Hang on. Stay. Shinsuke. Like I said previously, you do get the rotational on the thigh with the basic women's figure. Just a product of the design. And yeah, it's just... The arms are all pretty much exactly the same. Slight bit more movement, but nothing major. Head's still the same. It's just... You just get that little bit extra movement with the Elite figure. So all in all, this is a very nice Shinsuke Nakamura figure. If I didn't already have the entrance grates, I probably would have said this is well worth getting the money. But for my money, this jacket's not quite as good as his other ones. As much as I like this red jacket, the other ones he comes with a little bit... They just look that little bit better. I wish I had them with me to hand. But I don't. Take my word for it. But all in all, very nice figure. Very well worth owning. Okay, next up for the Elites, we have ourselves the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Again, very nice box. Got the NXT cutout style. Yeah, I don't need to go over the boxes. We've seen the boxes. We like this. Let's have a look. Alright, so starting off, I really want to take a look at the only accessory she comes with is this green crying mask that looks great, I have to say. It's really nicely detailed on this thing. It's a shame this is the only thing she comes with, because this is the same problem we had with the other Elite figure of the Empress of Tomorrow, is that we don't get that cool, big, flowing fur cloak thing that she wears. It's just this, while very nice, just basic mask, and it's not all that, to be perfectly honest. Ignoring that, and taking a look at the figure itself, it's nice, it's vibrant, it pops, it's got lots of little details in it. I mean, you've got the bra top all crisscrossing there, you've got the suspenders, you've got... Asuka's outfit is just a mishmash of everything, and the details, the little lines and the colours... Hang on, let's get a closer look on that. So the paintwork is not fantastic on the arm here, and there's a few lines of detail that are not really painted or anything. But you can check, look, on the boots there, they've put some real effort into making those look really, really nice. And yeah, it's just, there's a lot of detail here. I mean, let's take a look at the face. The face, it's not quite Asuka, but you can see it's meant to be Asuka. And the paintwork they've done on the hair, it's a nice figure. It's not 100%. Oh, the tassels and the arm thing. Yeah, I like the figure. It's not. There's something not quite the ticket about the face and the head sculpt. It looks good, and I like it. It's just not 100% there. But for the purposes of, you know, display, it looks fine. You can tell it's Asuka from a distance. It pops just like she does with all other colourful outfits. I will say, though, with extended play, you'd probably end up losing the armband and the tassels there. In fact, why are those tassels? I think there was tassels meant to be attached to that armband, but the armband slipped up slightly. There's a lot of work gone into this figure, basically. I can forgive a few faults here and there, because she's a complicated character to capture in such a small form, and it looks good, and I'm not knocking anyone. I think part of me wishes there was an elite that would have taken more time to create a perfect thing, but that's never going to happen and would cost far too much money. Okay, next up is probably the main reason I bought this Elite Series number 2. We got ourselves a Scott Dawson of the Revival. This includes the classic NXT Tag Team Championships. I don't think they've been released with anything else, so that's my major reason for buying this particular series. Very sad, I know, but there you go. Okay, so there's the main attraction for me, the NXT Tag Team Championship belt. It's not as nice and as solid as some of the other championship belts we've had previously, but it's not bad. It looks very much like the real thing, which was, you know, it didn't look all that real to begin with anyway. It looked very much like a toy, but very nice, very happy to have that. But really, honestly, here is the figure himself. That is a fantastic likeness. I really like the look of that. They've really captured Dawson there. See, this is when an elite figure works, you know. You've got yourself... Hang on, this... Focus. Look at that detail on that knee pad. That's just a throwaway knee pad. And the level of detail to get all that text in there. No flips, just fists. You've got the little logo on his trunks. The boots, which... No, these are not the Barry Windham boots. These are completely different paint, which is very nice. They're not just look at that on the back of the trunks. Didn't notice that before. Oh, that's great. That's just fantastic. Same again with the elbow pad. You've still got the logos. This is great. Oh, I'm so happy to have this. I was just going to get the basic 2-pack of Dash and Dawson, but to have the elite figure, fantastic. Oh, I just love it. The first ever 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions. And it's glorious. So you can't have one without the other. We got ourselves Dash Wilder. Oh yeah. One small gripe I will make about this is the fact that they do come with the belts and not with their jackets. But it's such a minor little gripe. I'm not holding that against them. I like the NXT tag titles, and I'm glad to have the classics, which means I now have the world and the women's and the tag team. So got all the classic belts. I'm such a nerd. So there you go, second NXT tag team title, same thing, exactly the same shape, mold and colouring. So very nice. We know what that's all about. Taking a look at Wilder himself. Sorry, I just noticed the tattoo. I've literally just got it out of the packet, stuck it up here, and I'm admiring it now from afar. Oh, this is great. I'm so glad I didn't get the 2-pack for these two. I'm so glad I waited to get the elite figures. These are great. These are fantastic. I mean, let's just get in a closer look here. Let's start with the bottom here. I love the boots. So basic. It's just a little couple of stripes of gold, but it just looks fantastic on there. You've got your DW on the trunks, the Revival on the back there, the lovely tattoo on the back there. I don't know what that says in Japanese, but I presume it's Japanese. The chest stubble's a bit sort of just painted on, but at the same time, it does what it needs to do from afar, which is very nice. And the face sculpt on that, I think they've been quite nice to him. I think he's got a slightly chubbier face than that, but no. Tell a lie. I think I may be remembering when he had a bit more weight on him. This is actually looking at the. Tell you what. Going purely on that photo there, that is an incredible likeness there. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. See, this is why I still collect wrestling figures. If they looked just cheap and nasty and tatty, I wouldn't even touch them. But the fact that they go to this level of detail, it's like having little statues in your own home. And, here's me excusing the fact that I've spent £160 on this whole lot. Let's get it all together. Just look at the height differentials between all these four figures. It's... So, okay, all in all, NXT TakeOver Elite Series 2. Is it worth the money? Are these worth £20 a pop? Dash and Dawson, yes, they look incredible. They come with the belts. Well worth the 40 quid I spent on them. The Asuka, it's a nice figure. I'm not sure it was worth the 20 quid. I already own an Elite, and it's not too much different from this. Didn't come with anything new. I probably already spent my money on that. The Shinsuke Nakamura, whilst nice, again, I've already got the entrance grates, the fighting modes, one of those. I've already got a Nakamura figure, which is just as good. You know, I've already spent my money on it. So really, honestly, I kind of wasted my money on these two. On the two Japanese contingent over here, but if I hadn't have already bought them, these two figures are fantastic. All four are brilliant. I love the Elite figures, and this is just a shining example of, you know, Mattel at their best, I think. So there it is, the complete NXT Series 2. Yeah, all in all, I'm quite happy with all of this, to be honest. I spent slightly less money importing the basic figures from the States, because obviously there's only 4 figures rather than the 6 we had previously. So it cost me slightly less for the basics this time round to get the complete set. But I'm, you know, no, I'm well chuffed. The NXT table's a bit, you know, I could have got a table and just stuck a sticker on it. That's fine. Wasn't really the bonus I was looking for there. But to have Uckham and Razor there, they're nice. They're big, chunky, basic figures, and they're very nice for the money. Eva's not too bad. We shouldn't really complain. Rude, perfectly serviceable, not a problem there. Not like some of the other figures where I was really iffy on them. It's nice. I just would have liked to have the robe and the Elite, which I will get. I will spend too much money on that, by the way. So the basic series, not bad. For the money you should have paid for them, bargain. All in all, well worth it. The Elite series, again, I spent my money buying Nakamura and Asuka previously, and so personally, I probably shouldn't have bought these two figures. Yeah. But to get these two, the Revival, Dash and Dawson with the NXT Championships, I couldn't have asked for better. There was the basic 2-pack, fair enough, but these two with the belts, just, it's great, it's great, it's great. And honestly, if I hadn't already got Asuka and Nakamura, £20 a pop for some great figures, fantastic levels of details in Asuka, fantastic jacket, and it just looks... What can I say? I'm a nerd, I love professional wrestling, I absolutely love these figures. I'm so much happier with this than Series 1, although I feel like I've spent money I shouldn't have done, more so. Oh yeah, and don't forget the basics come with a trading card, so if you're into that, you've got that as well. Not that that affects me at all.